National security is broader than just survival of the state. I think now it's become evident that we need a definition which is a much broader one, and I think that a definition which really looks at the well-being of the state, which then means that you can include political, sociological, military, economic levers as part of your national security process, and of course diplomacy. I think that that would be a much better approach than the old, very narrow definition.
Your government is serious about national security and committed to Australia.
I actually had a senior bureaucrat refer to him once when we were talking about it.
I think by drawing together different people, you've had Paul Retter from DOTARS, you've had people like Peter Drennan from the Federal Police, but importantly overseas people as well, doing important work in the UK with the Metropolitan Police in the UK, like Paul Stephenson, the Deputy Commissioner, and Commander Tim White. When you put people in a room like that, it means people can take a slightly different view and get a better idea of what the big picture is, and then start saying, well, how does that apply to my circumstance?
That I think relate to safety and security environment for Australia.
What I'll talk about is some of those that I
think the main message is that these kinds of changes we're experiencing here will occur, but differentially in different countries, and it's the inequity of that, both every country dealing with different threats, but also having a different capacity to deal with it because of their economic status, and all that leads to the potential for destabilising effect of climate change.
I found it very interesting. There's been a number of sessions on emerging threats, which are things that aren't usually treated in this space. I think my particular interest has been the session on pandemics. Well, there's quite a lot of scientific data that was presented, which was really quite fascinating, and also talking about how the threats could in fact spread throughout the world rather than just be concentrated in the Southeast Asian region.
The information on the pandemic was fascinating, and I think the presenter touched on it when he said, the consequences could be, you might be earning a little bit more or less cash, but I'd like to see those concepts developed a little bit more.
This is our third time here now, and we find the attendees show a lot of interest in new technology, new solutions, because they've got the same problems that all of us have, trying to resolve problems around their environments and so forth, delivering good service. So yeah, we find a lot of good feedback about our products and some good follow-on business too, which is probably more important.
Well, it's been really fantastic. It's brought together a broad spectrum of people that are involved in homeland security and defence. Particularly what I've found of benefit from the conference has been that you've had the Commonwealth Government ministers, Commonwealth Government representatives, plus international people of high authority who have come together, and it's given us unprecedented access. And that's been very beneficial. The networking that's gone along with that has been really fantastic, and I definitely have a long-term relationships that are going to be established out of this forum.